How's it going, everyone? The first edition of Champions Premier League has finally started. It's a team tournament that aims to combine all the champions based metagames available on the site in one tour. So you have tiers like Champions OU, VGC, BSS, UU, and Draft all combined to make 8 slots, and then you have 8 teams competing against each other for 7 weeks, the usual team tournament stuff that happens on Smogon. Now, along with being a player in this tournament, I am one of the managers of the team Fast and Phalanx. And yeah, I feel like this tournament is super fun. It's going to be incredible for tiers like OU and UU to help them develop, right? Because tournament is like an amazing thing for new tiers. You get to see new strategies, see how people build, a lot more people play than compared to your regular ladder. Now currently my team score is 2 wins to 2 losses. It's not updated, and as you can see, I played my game versus Ezra and I ended up winning it. I obviously have the live recording of that, which we'll be moving on to, but like, yeah, I just wanted to introduce this tournament and say that like I would be covering this tournament extensively, whether it's just my team's games or even games from other teams, especially for Champions OU and UU, because like, yeah, I am very excited to just watch what everyone cooks, how everyone plays, and it's going to be super fun. So yeah, let's move on to my game. All right, so they have, I assume, a Mega Glimora, could be Mega Garchomp as well, but I assume a Mega Glimora team here. It's kind of tricky because they could easily just stay regular on the Glimora and do something, so it would be annoying. But I think we'll just lead Sneasler and see what, it could be a Rotom lead as well or a Garchomp lead, so it's better here. Let's just go U. Okay, he does do that. Makes sense. It's Mega Glim. I think we just go U. I don't want to take a Power Gem here, obviously. Mega Glim, Max Special Attack, Power Gem. Would do a lot, but I think my Citrus will activate, so I think I might be fine. It's annoying to let Garchomp get poisoned, but at the same time though, I don't need Garchomp for anything else, do I? So I could kind of go for it. I mean, yeah, it gets poisoned, but it's whatever, right? I don't want to let my Corv get lowered. Once Samurott comes out, I can defog, sure. I would assume it could be a Scarf Rotom, but considering their King Gambit check, well, it's hard to determine, but like it's either Scarf Samu or Scarf Rotom, right? Okay, they do Power Gem, stays regular, cool. Let's just go for Stealth Rock. Rotom comes out, nice. Hydro Pump, annoying, let's just detail here. Saddle comes out, cool. The T-Spike is seriously annoying, not gonna lie. Maybe I should have just U-turned. Yeah, I don't want to let my Skelly-Edge get poisoned for no reason. That would be stupid. It clicks Poltergeist. Yeah, kinda annoying. But I guess we just... Oh, I dodged. That's cool. Could have Earthquake, but oh well. Samurott comes out, now I get to go Corv. Ceaseless, cool, let's just defog. Definitely gotta remove this thingy, Spike, nice. And this is interesting. Do I just go Samu, straight up? If it's Mega Glim, it won't die, which would be annoying. Let's just go Sneasler, I guess. Okay, cool. Stealth Rock makes sense. I think I'll just CC here. Saddle comes out. Let's just switch to Skelly. Poltergeist misses again. That is pretty good for me. I think I want to try to burn the Samu or the Rodom. That works too. I missed. Annoying, but I think if I get Floette set up here, it's good for me. So let's just go Garchomp. I'm faster than this, or I'm not faster than this. Yikes. I thought I would be, but I was not. That's annoying. Let's go Floette. Mega Evolve. Calm Mind. And we'll see what we can do, I guess. Mega Glimora +1. Fairy or Moonblast. It wouldn't do enough. But like, thing is, I can KO everything right now with setup. If they let me set up, that is. We'll see. Maybe it's Mega Jump after all, since Glimora does have Stealth Rock. Could be annoying, right? Okay, Glim comes out. Let's just go for Calm Mind. Again. It's not Mega. Mortal Spins, that's fine by me. I think we just Draining Kiss here, get all the health back. Yep. Immortal Spin again, that's completely fine. We heal. And Samurott cannot KO me. And I'll Draining Kiss, even if they sneak or something, I'll Draining Kiss. King Gambit comes in. We Moonblast for sure there. Just worried about the Scarf Razor Shell KOing me, so I need to stay out of that thing's range. I do have some HP, but not enough, so like, yeah, I gotta stay. Right now, if King Gambit comes in and I Moonblast it, I guess the problem would be that they could Sucker. Yeah. Low-key, I could have gone for Misty Terrain, but I didn't know if this was Mega, but yeah, maybe I'm thinking too much. I think Samurott can win. Definitely. Sneasler Samu. If Cerulege dies, obviously Sneasler just goes in, right? Sneasler immediately wins as soon as Cerulege dies. I think I don't even need to sack Floette against the Samurott because they have to click Razor Shell. I can just go Corv and Defog. And yeah, like Nasty Blot, Rodom would be annoying, but I think at that point we just sack the Corv and once again bring Floette in so that I can just Moonblast something or Draining Kiss something. Yeah. Samurott. Interesting. That's not gonna KO. And Draining Kiss definitely gets the KO, so interesting choice. If you're not Scarf, okay, I mean, I'll just heal everything back. Okay, maybe not against Cerulege. Makes sense. Let's go Corv. I don't want to sack this. There's no point. They have to Razor Shell. Yeah. Oh, come on. Not the defense drop. That's so annoying. But I think we just let this go and yeah, get the defog here. But Cerulege died. They sacked Cerulege, which means Sneasler can go crazy right now. It can actually go crazy right now. Just go U, we just click CC. Udon's not gonna go KO, so have to click CC here. Rodom goes down. Yeah, they can't Scale Shot with Garchomp. I think I always switch to Floette here so that they cannot Scale Shot. We can never let them do that. Nice. And it's offensive, I know. We know that. I think we just Moonblast. Oh, they won the speed tie. That's annoying. Winning the speed tie there sucks for me, but it's okay. I just need to get enough damage. Yeah. True. I guess I have to go for Ceaseless, if anything. Yeah. Earthquake doesn't KO. Losing the speed tie sucks there. Not gonna lie. But I don't think I had a choice. It's tricky here. Still. I mean, they still have to become faster, right? Sneasler does KO it after Ceaseless plus Sucker, so they still have to become faster. The only problem is that King Gambit would KO Sneasler with setup. I'd have to do something about it. Maybe the play was to... Okay, interesting. They can Sacred Sword. I don't think I want to let them do that. We sack Skeledirge. Or they can Razor Shell and dodge. I dodged. That's kind of crazy that I dodged that. I think we just let this go. Burn, cool. Razor shell. Don't think I want to rely on that. So this has a guaranteed chance to survive +2 sucker. What about you? You don't. Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't do that. I guess I can U-turn. Right? That chaos. Yeah, I think I can U-turn. Mega Garchomp Earthquake. How much does that do to Samu? It doesn't KO. Yeah. I don't think Sneasler dies to -2 non-plus. Yeah, okay. Good. So we just go Samu. They can't go Gambit because I would just. But yeah, if they sucker. True. If they sucker me, I get put in range of Earthquake and then Garchomp just cleans, right? Yeah, that's an issue. How much does sucker does? 39, yeah. I think the better play would be to encore the King Gambit if that comes out. Okay, we're encoring. It's definitely sucker. They know Sacred Sword. What? Damn it! Why would you do that? That sucks. Okay, Sacred. You get the KO. They didn't sucker. Again, is surprising. But okay, Mega Evolution. We just sucker here. Big damage because of the spike as well. And then Sneasler comes in. This is an adamant Sneasler. No HP. That is a KO. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. As you saw, the game was pretty close by the end. There were some misses on the opponent's side, and yeah, like those definitely mattered. But I just wanted to go over the replay and just review what I did wrong in this game, because honestly, I feel like if I just didn't do a certain thing from the start of the game, it would have been a lot easier for me to win. I honestly had a super good matchup against this. With just only Rotom being the annoying part, but like yeah, as it happened in the game as well, that Rotom ended up being a set of fodder for Floette. So like yeah, I feel like overall I had a pretty good matchup with Sneasler sweeping in the end like it did. So yeah, like immediately the biggest problem for me in this game was that I was pretty paranoid about it being a Mega Glimmora over Mega Garchomp, right? You see this team. Now it doesn't look like your regular hyper offense. It's a little hard to determine what it would be, and like the way they played at the start as well, because I let Sneasler, right, and they immediately switched to Glimmora to get T-Spike up, which honestly is a pretty good play because it doesn't give me any info of what kind of set that Garchomp is, and they don't have to reveal their Mega, and they get T-Spike up when my Poison type won't be on the field, which honestly was incredible for them, right? Like I feel like this single T-Spike and this single next turn dictated the whole game, because I didn't know if this is Mega Glimmora or not. I said it in the game as well. I was very worried of this being a Mega Glimmora. So like yeah, I went into Corviknight, but I didn't want to eat a Mega Glimpse Power Gem here and decided to switch to Garchomp, even if it means it gets poisoned. Now they didn't Mega Evolve here, and I feel like after watching this interaction, I think I should have realized that it won't be Mega Glim, because not Mega Evolving the Glim against a Corviknight is a pretty disadvantageous play for them, because they can get a lot of damage off. So like yeah, even if I switched the Corviknight, I could have played the rest of the game very much differently than what I did. Another good play could have been that like I don't even switch the Corviknight out, because like even if they're Mega, Power Gem does about like 60 to 65, my Citrus will still activate, and then I would just be able to U-turn, chip them down a little bit more, and just go back into Sneasler to absorb the T-Spikes. And then Sneasler would have also been able to threaten Glimmora with the CC and force them to switch out. So I feel like that could have been a pretty good situation for me as well. But the way I played, just saving my core for Samurott and just switching into Garchomp was fine. The only issue was that I still thought that this Glimmora would be Mega, and yeah, I was very worried about that. Anyway, the game went on, right? They went Rotom. I got my Stealth Rock up. I detailed this Rotom as the Hydro Pump main. And now Sarulage came in and it missed Poltergeist, which was pretty funny and pretty good for me because I couldn't have gone Skeledirge, let it get poisoned because my Skeledirge did have Kasib, right? So it would have survived and walled the Sarulage for the rest of the game for sure. But the poison would have been pretty bad and like I would have constantly had to click slack off and eventually it could have put me in range of Shadow Sneak. So like yeah, that's why I decided to sack the Garchomp. It was a fine play. This Poltergeist miss definitely helped because I was able to force the Sarulage out. It would have been a lot better if I just clicked Earthquake, but I just like thought like yeah, Garchomp would just die anyway, so let me just go for a detail and like yeah, they knocked me out anyway. But if I had clicked Earthquake, it would have been a lot easier. At the same time, I'm not sure because I'm a defensive chomp, a Spadef chomp, I mean. So I'm not sure if Earthquake would have KO'd if they were Shaka. Probably not. So that could have been also a problem if they decided to like, let's say SD and then I click Earthquake, their speed gets raised, their attack gets raised. And like, yeah, it would have been a pretty annoying situation then as well. And I think this is the only miss that kind of mattered in this game. So I'll admit that it was pretty good for me. And yeah, Samurott came in, I went Corviknight. Now this gives me an opportunity to freely defog because like looking at the team, it's obvious that this Samurott is Scarf. And the damage also tells me that, so like it's okay. And yeah, I defogged, roosted here as they went Glimmora, switched into Sneasler because Power Gem, right? I thought it's either Stealth Rock or Power Gem, so might as well go into Sneasler and threaten this with CC because it seemed like an offensive Glimmora. But like yeah, Sarulage came in. And that's fine, that's all fine. Here they missed another Poltergeist, but I don't think that mattered much. The only thing it helped me do was click Wisp here over Rotom, but I missed that anyway. So like it honestly, this turn was completely void because only thing that happens here is the Sarulage clicks Poltergeist. I survived due to Kasib. I won't be in range of Shadow Sneak. It's easy to always survive that from both AG and Sarulage. And then I just slack off as they maybe try to sneak, I guess, but then I just slack off again, right? And they would always need to just switch out to Rotom. I guess one situation could have been that they don't switch out to Rotom because I'm forced to click slack off and instead they go into Garchomp. Maybe that could have been the case, but still, I feel like the overall turn ended up not mattering at all because like yeah, nothing really happened, right? I missed my move, they missed my move, and the situation was same as Rotom comes out on Skeledirge. So like yeah, this was fine. And then I sacked my Garchomp. Turns out they were Nasty Plot faster, which was super annoying, not gonna lie. But like, yeah, the thing I can do, my Garchomp is dead here. So we just let that die. And this was perfect because Floette came in to set up. And like, yeah, Floette is incredible against team, especially with Sarulage lowered, right? Because it's the only Pokemon that can survive Moonblast and knock me out with Bitter Blade or Poltergeist. So that was great. Now I did click Combine and they switched to Glimmora. This is where the game would have been completely different if I was still not worried about Glimmora. Like I needed to realize that this is not Mega Glim. They wouldn't have not Mega Evolved the Glimmora by now if the damage is very much more important. As you saw in the game as well, I had Misty Terrain on this Floette, right? So I could have easily clicked that on their Mortal Spin, not take anything, not get poison, and then get free turns to Calm Mind. And this would have made sure that I stay out of range from priorities from Sarulage and Kingambit, and also Samurott's Razor Shell. Because their counterplay to this Floette was, at this point, was only that they were able to go into Samurott, click Flip Turn to chip me down a little bit, sack Sarulage so I don't get enough health back, and then they just threaten me out with Razor Shell. But like yeah, if I had clicked that Misty Terrain tag, honestly it would have been so good. It would have been like peak. Everyone would have lost their mind. So I'm kind of sad that didn't come to pass. But like yeah, I guess it happens, right? You learn from the mistakes. That's why I am doing the replay review, because I want to learn, make sure we're not worried about random things, right? We need to focus and look at the facts, look at the information that is being told to us in the game. Here, I guess the game kind of just went smoothly after that. It was pretty close as Sneasler was my win con. Since they sacked Sarulage, I needed to save this at all cost. And like yeah, the game, you saw the video, so the game was pretty fire at this end game, but like yeah, it worked out. The Razor Shell miss also didn't matter because like this bond doesn't matter on Samurott at all. I would have always died to U-turn. Oh yeah, this turn was actually a pretty big blunder for me because I decided to click Encore expecting a sucker. I mean, the reasoning was fine that if they sucker Garchomp, I would get put in range of Earthquake and then Garchomp can KO it. But the important thing that I missed out was that Mega Garchomp, after spikes and potentially taking a sucker punch from Samurott, had a guaranteed chance to go down to my Sneasler CC. So yeah, I didn't really need to do this sucker play, and because I did that encore play, it would have been pretty bad if this King Gambit somehow had low kick, because like then Samurott would have either went down or took like 90% to be put in range of sucker punch, and then I would have had to do sucker punch 50-50s, and that would have been like game losing in my opinion. So like yeah, that was pretty bad from me. Shouldn't have done that. Just click Sacred, get the KO on King Gambit, Garchomp comes in, takes that spike, we click Sucker Punch, and the Sneasler obviously is faster even if they end up clicking Scale Shot, and we can just KO them. Fortunately, that didn't happen. I guess they just didn't have low kick, and they also, I guess, assumed I wouldn't have Sacred Sword, which is kind of weird because every Samurott has Sacred Sword. I guess at this point they didn't know if I was Scarfed. No, I mean they should have, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious. I clicked U-turn with Sneasler. I was faster than everything. Well, I guess I'm naturally faster than everything, but I was faster than their Samurott. So like they know I'm Scarfed and they know I'm U-turn. So this isn't Scarf. So Samurott's most common move is Sacred Sword. So I don't know. But regardless, I won the game and I'm happy about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out my previous video of National Dex Seasonal. As I said, I will be uploading daily videos. So like yeah, a lot of tournament videos will be coming. Stay tuned for that. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.